Jared Parry for Boxing Social in association with our King's Competitions and Empire Fight Store. Delighted to be joined by promoter Frank Warren. We're here at Magnificent 7, everyone's favourite concept in boxing at the minute. It's topped by Denzel Bentley and Brad Paul's European title, British title on the line, but it's also massive world ramifications on the line as well.
Absolutely. The winner of this fight will definitely get will be in the number one spot of the WBO, and we'll get a shot at Yangerbeck.
I want to talk to you on the undercard. You see Sam Noakes against Ryan Walsh. Now, a poster did come out the other week that Sam Noakes was meant to take on Berinchyk, maybe on the Fury Usyk undercard. Obviously, that's now been all put to bed. He's just fighting Ryan Walsh here. How close was that fight to being made? There
was talk of it, but it was a mistake that it came out on the poster.
Obviously, ranking Sam Noakes very highly, obviously pushing towards world level. Sam, it's quite safe to say, he's been on quite a few of your Friday night Your Call cards. Do you think he's a perfect demonstration as to why you put these cards on the Friday nights at Your Call, to get eyes on them and look at them now at world level?
Absolutely. You know, they come through, not just him, lots and lots of fighters. It's a nursery. It's fight school. You know, it's all what it is, all those things. You go and learn your trade, and then you move on to the next level. It's like it's like a football. Like any sportsman, you start at this level and you work your way through. And you get your grounding, and he's done that, Sam, in a big way. He's a tremendous prospect. I think he's more than a prospect now. He's established himself. He's a big puncher. He showed in the fight against Mendy another dimension to his abilities, and he showed him what a good boxer he is. And this is a good fight for him. This is a tough fight. You know that Ryan comes to fight. You know, in his last fight, he boshed a fella out in the first round. It's going to be a good fight. And Ryan, you know, he knows himself. He can't afford to lose it. He wants it badly. So you're going to get something a little bit special between the two of them.
It's nice to see the Walsh name back on a Queensbury card. Obviously, your first show on Box Nation was his brother against Appleby in that thriller at Your Call. Yeah. But I want to talk now about the English heavyweight title fight. Sol Dacres, David Adeleye. It's here. It's been scheduled so many times, but now we're here.
We're here. During the course of all these postponements, no love's been lost between the two of them. It's a cracker of a fight. It doesn't even need a title. But it's an important fight for both of them, and the winner of this will go on in this cracking heavyweight scenario that's going on at the moment onto the next level. So they know what the opportunities that will arise for the winner out of this fight. So don't you worry about that. They're going to give everything, these two.
Obviously, another heavyweight that you've got is the British heavyweight champion, is Fabio Wardley. Now, a few weeks ago, Labano Jojai won the European heavyweight title. Is that something you could be trying to manoeuvre Fabio in towards for his next fight?
Fabio is, he really, really took advantage of that rematch last time out, and that knockout reverberated around the world of heavyweight boxing. It's just everywhere. Everybody was talking about him. He's in a good place. If he had a game in the next quarter, next year, early 25, and what we'll be looking to do is to deliver him a big fight at Ipswich at the football ground. So he's got to keep winning, and to sell a football ground, you've got to be in with a decent opponent. So we're looking at a couple of options for him, and I think everybody's going to please with what comes out.
Big week this week. We had a big announcement. Obviously, another two heavyweights you represent, Joseph Parker, Daniel Dubois, fighting on probably one of the biggest cards we've ever seen. First question I'm going to put to you is, your time in boxing, have you seen a card this stacked?
No, certainly in the last 20, 30 years, definitely not. It's the biggest card out there. And, you know, the names on it, the fights that are on there, and the competitiveness of the fights. They're such good fights. Each one of them is a great fight.
What's the standout fight for you on that card?
It's a hard pick for me to say that. You know, all my guys are in tough fights. The main event is a rematch from the last fight, which was a cracker. The four belts are on the line again. That's a standout fight. You know, Daniel against Joe Parker, that's a standout fight. Adams against Hamza, again, a standout fight. You go down the card, everything's a great fight, and they're all great fights on there.
Ben Whittaker came out yesterday in an interview saying that he's ready for the rematch with Liam Cameron after the controversy on October 12th. What do you make of his comments?
Good, Liam's ready for it as well. Let's get it on.
Final one, Fury Usyk coming up. Just how excited are you for that 2 weeks away?
I'm very excited. The first time round, it's the best heavyweight fight of the 21st century in the regards of their records and where they were, the 2 best heavyweights in the world, 4 belts on the line. This time it's the rematch. It was a split decision. There weren't a lot in the fight. They both now know each other. Who's going to capitalise on what they feel are the weaknesses and the strengths of each other? I just fancy Tyson for obvious reasons. I'm with him, but I fancy him because I think he should have won the first fight.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for your time, Frank Warren.